Hello, welcome to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. I'm your host, Leroy Harris, programming librarian here at the New Ulm Public Library. Don't Forget to Read the Instructions is the show in which I teach my fellow librarians and some guests how to play some tabletop games. But what are tabletop games? Well, pretty much any game you could play on the table, or the floor, or anywhere you want, really. But they usually involve a board, cards, dice, pen and paper, a whole bunch of different things. And you'll get to see those as we go through this series. Special thanks to NewCat for making this series possible. And if you like any of the games that you see on the show, you can always check them out from the library as well. We hope you enjoy this episode of Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. Welcome back to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. Today we're going to be playing a game called Dixit. It was created by Jean-Louis Ribera and has wonderful artwork by the artist Marie Cordoua. And so the game obviously first came from France, but it's been around for a few years here. And the object of the game is to collect points by correctly voting on these art cards. Everyone starts with a certain size hand. Players take turns putting down a card face down and giving a clue of some kind about what's on the card. The other players also put down a card from their hand, mix them up, show them, and then the other players vote on which one they think was the active player's card, and then points are assigned by that. We hope you enjoy. Hello, welcome back to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. After a brief hiatus, we're back with another game. This time we're playing a game called Dixit, as you can see here. And as you might tell from the imagery, we're dealing with a lot of picture interaction here. In the game, we try to gather points, and the way we gather points is by interacting with these images. Each turn, there's an active player. And the active player picks one of the cards from their hand and places them face down on the table, and then they give a clue. The clue could be a word, a phrase, a sentence, a sound, a group of sounds. It can be made up on the spot, or it can be from some already existing work, like from a song or a poem or a story or some reference culturally or otherwise. And once they give that clue, then the other players take a look at their cards, and they select a card that they think matches well with that clue, and also set it face down in the center.
So it has to be like a pop culture reference, basically?
It does not have to be a pop cultural reference. It could be any kind of cultural reference. So
like literature?
Could be.
We'll stick with that. Librarians and all.
Then the active player takes those face down cards, shuffles them up, and then lays them face up. And here's where we can earn some points. The players then vote on which picture they think was the active player's card. And so everyone has a little bit of insight because you know which one was yours, but you don't know otherwise. And so once the voting has taken place, here on our little tracking board here, it helps us see what happens. There are three possible outcomes. One is everybody correctly guesses which was the active player's card.
Okay.
In that case, you all get 2 points and the active player gets nothing. Or the second option is none of you get correct which one was the active player's card. And in that sense, you still get 2 points and the active player gets nothing. But if at least one person guessed it, but not everybody, then the active player and those people who guessed it get 3 points.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
And if nobody got the active player right, for each vote that your card got, you also get points.
Oh, okay.
So you want your cards to be plausible, right? Okay.
But you can't vote for your card every time because you're just going to... Are you the last person to vote, or do you even vote as the active player?
As the active player, you do not vote.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That means I can throw that strategy out the window.
And so what will happen is along the board here, you see that there are these indent spots here. And so after everyone's put in their cards and the active player randomly shuffles them, they place them 1, 2, 3, 4, since we have 4 players.
Okay.
And then you put out the number that you think is the active player's card.
Oh,
of
okay.
the 4. That's what the 4 numbers are for. Okay. All So I'll go ahead and I'll go first.
Do we ever draw anything from the deck?
Once you use a card in a round, then you draw a card to replace it.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
Mhm.
All right.
We're gonna do that. Okay. All right. So for example purposes, I'll go ahead and I'll go first. So I've selected a card. So the clue for my card is what was trapped in there.
We just put cards down. Do we draw another one after we put down?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep 6 cards in your hand. Okay. Okay, so here we go. All right, so what was trapped in there? So pick your voting token of the number you think was the card that I put down.
So we just,
So that's number 2.
so we
You
Oh,
put
we
down
put
the number, yeah.
the
just-
number,
yep,
okay, I
just
get
put
it.
down the number that matches it. Okay. All right, so this was my card. So Catherine and I both get 3 points. So Catherine, you were the green rabbit.
Wasn't this the greatest card for that clue?
Isn't
Yeah,
that?
that
That
was,
was
yeah.
really good. That was really good. Okay, so Catherine gets 3, and I get 3, and then was this your card?
Yeah.
Okay, so Catherine also gets 2 extra points for the votes that her card got.
Oh, wow.
All
I'm
right.
glad somebody else is keeping score.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
I like about
Let's
playing
go
with
back.
Leroy. He's always the banker, the scorekeeper, the guinea pig.
All right, go ahead, Catherine.
Um,
Yeah, so it's not just picking a picture. You have to try to think of what you do for a clue.
looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just grab them.
Okay. Okay, all right. Ooh. All right. So Carol, Mike. Catherine?
Number 1.
Number 1 was yours? Okay, so none of us got it right, so you don't get any points. Whose was this? That was Mike. So Mike's gonna get 2 points, and then that one was mine, so I'm going to get a point. All right. All right, Carol, you're up.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I
You
have
can
to
do-
take a card too, Greg.
Yep, yeah, you wanna make sure you keep 6 in your hand.
Oh, goodness. Horrible with pop references or any kind of references.
Maybe you could make it a sound. You could make it a single word. Right?
Can't be a gesture.
No. Yeah, not a gesture.
she's just looking for an excuse to flip us all off.
Mike.
This is a family show, sir.
Tell Carol, not me.
Like a little dysfunctional family.
Just go ahead and lay one down.
I just can't come up with a clue. That's my problem.
I would offer to help you, but I can't.
Take your pick.
Take your pick. Huh?
Take your pick. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have to take one too.
Interesting.
Okay. Shuffling up. Okay.
Oh man, I love this one.
That is a cool picture. Oh.
Shot in the dark here.
All right, Carol, which one was it?
2.
It's number 2. All right.
That's such a good one.
Do you know, I was worrying with myself about the poppies because I thought, oh, pick flowers.
Yeah.
But when I saw that second one, I thought, yeah, that's got to be it.
Players who have found the 3
There he
card,
goes.
3 points plus 1 bonus per point for vote on your card. So, Carol's gonna get a point. I'm gonna get a point. Whose was the maze?
Mine.
Was yours? Okay. All right, Mike, you're up.
All right.
Looking
Now I gotta try
forward to
not to
this
take
one.
too long. It's in front of Carol over here already.
It's hard for me to do the
You did
clues.
great.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
yeah, that was a great
That was
clue.
perfect. And it could have been any of those cards.
No, especially the first one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting you, Mike?
No, it's alright. I'm thinking. You
'Cause I
guys don't
can-
like high fantasy
keep
novels,
talking.
do you?
I have no problem with those.
No problem with them at all? Alright. Go with
As opposed to low fantasy.
Do you like low fantasy novels?
How does one
'Cause this
define
could- this
low
could be either,
fantasy?
really.
So we're gonna have to have an explanation.
Soft
of
magic
mine.
system. No real explanation for how everything works.
Right.
And then high fantasy is
High fantasy is
totally
like-
immersion.
This is
Tolkien, where it's not.
you are
Oh.
in this world,
Yeah.
right?
There's like written languages and all that.
All right, you lost me 5
That's okay.
sentences ago.
So,
Go
like,
ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Alright. I've got.
So it's going to be a blind guess.
Let's just go with Thor. Just this, the thought Thor.
Thor.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, make sure you draw a replacement card. Oh man, these images are also unique.
Yeah, they're also very different.
Okay, let's see here. Man in jail. Ah,
Wait a minute.
okay.
Sad clown, huh?
That's a mime, obviously.
I'm sorry. You're right. It's mine. How dare I?
Little tension here on the game table.
Although, is it an Italian mime or a Spanish mime?
Oh my gosh! Stop right now.
What's the difference?
The types of things they perform.
Oh. So they're like one's the box kind and the other one's like.
That's French.
Oh, my bad.
You're looking for Marcel Marceau.
Oh.
All right, which one was it, Mike?
Obviously, the Rainbow Bridge. Come on.
The Bifrost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess this one could have been because
Thank
the
you.
world tree. I was
Yep,
like, that's
yeah,
applicable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yggdrasil there.
Okay. So then, whose was this one?
Mine.
That was yours. Okay. So one for you, one for me, and one. Okay. Back to me again.
All right.
I just. Thank you, sir.
There should be one turtle mixed in. Just throwing this out there.
You're using it wrong.
Yeah. Dear God.
Yes, some of the images are a little out there.
All right, I know I'm safe for this one. We'll keep this one.
Okay.
All right. You're using it wrong. Man, these are all really good images.
Can I see number one? I can't see it very well.
It's like
A guy with a newspaper, but all the letters are up in the sky.
Okay, okay.
I guess did I go 3?
It's this one.
Oh,
Alright, so Carol will get 3 points, and I'll get 3 points, and then I get 1 more point, and then whose was the
Me.
fishbowl? Okay, so Michael grabbed 2 more points. Okay, fishbowl cat.
Thank you.
That was a great one.
Yeah. I was like, well, this is perfect for that.
All right, Catherine.
I think I'm thinking of things that are just too easy. I want something a little more.
Yeah, trying to make the clue vague enough where it could be interpreted different ways. That's probably the hardest thinking part of this, which I think makes it a good
Oh, yeah.
type of mental exercise in that way.
Just trying to set up, like, references that maybe only one person would get.
So that you can just
Yeah. Lost another great host. Jerry Springer died yesterday.
I heard that, yeah.
Good old-fashioned daytime television right there.
He had a talent for rousing the crowd.
Yep. Yes, he did.
We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
Thank you. I knew there could be a musical interlude from that.
Nothing.
So I'll use that one.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, mix it up.
Always dying to make a Yertle the Turtle reference. Something about fascist literature. I have literally no idea. I like the solar system abacus, though.
Yeah, that's
cool.
pretty neat. And all of the artwork was drawn by the same person. So think about the
Very cool.
the creativity involved there. It's pretty neat.
I think you can kind of see that in the artwork.
Mm-hmm.
They're all very similar, but it's
consistent, yeah.
amazing that they did this many.
Okay, all right. So we just gotta go for it. I'm gonna try to be funny.
I'll spread it around.
Catherine.
Number 4.
Oh, right. Okay. Catherine's jumping up there. And there. Okay.
Politely bringing up the rear. It's no big deal.
All right.
You wanted to be that turtle, didn't you?
Number 1 was mine. So whose was this one?
Me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Carol, your turn.
Okay. This might be easy, I'm not sure.
If we want faster rounds, we can do easy, right?
Yeah.
But that all depends on what other people put down, right?
This is true,
So-
this is true.
I'm just gonna make references nobody gets.
Yeah.
Want to hand out free points to everyone else?
I was going to make noises. From
There's a reason I'm bringing up the rear.
Okay, go ahead, Carol.
He loves me.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I think this is a creepy one.
I've got 2 creepy ones at the moment. Okay.
I guess I probably have 2 creepy ones too, but this one's really creepy.
Okay. Here we go. using its own leaf to tear off the petals.
Aren't we all, though?
That
It's
is-
a great metaphor.
Right? Some of these are very symbolic.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is interesting. So this was, clearly a statue of, a feminine figure. And it's, is he turning into the statue, or is the statue turning into him? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We have to assess whether he's letting her win to determine if this is the right card.
I don't know enough about chess.
Let's see.
Lee has a pleasant look on his face.
Yes.
So
I mean, I
could
did
be-
watch Queen's Gambit, so.
All right.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with the obvious.
Y'all got it right.
Okay. All right. So we
Sorry.
all get 2 points. And so
I thought it might be too easy.
I almost went with the king because
right.
I thought maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, the king's mine.
Okay.
All right, Mike, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go with Hyperion. There we go. Yep.
Okay.
I don't remember what that word means.
I don't think I can expand on it. So.
So I'm just throwing down a card because I really,
Yep.
my dictionary is not working this morning.
It's okay.
It's offline.
It's a very, very thinly veiled pop culture reference. Variety of images here.
Yep.
That's the box art right there.
Oh, yeah. Well, just for variety, I can work with.
Which one was yours?
This one.
Number 4. All right.
Oh,
Hyperion is a science fiction version of the Canterbury Tales
well,
with
look
a
how
terrifying
closely-
space monster that looks
Oh,
similar to
look how
that.
closely ours.
I was like, yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually pretty close.
Okay. So,
Sorry, Leroy, I didn't mean to get in your way.
no, it's okay. Whose was this one?
Mine.
Okay. So point there, and then Mike gets point for his chosen. Okay.
Thanks.
So.
Oh, okay. It's a good book. I recommend everyone read it. Hyperion. Dan Simmons.
Just for fun, YOLO.
YOLO.
For those who do not understand that acronym, that means you only live once. Often used before someone does something really dumb.
Yep. A lot of Darwin Awards are given out. YOLO!
Yep.
Oh God, no.
Only slightly less used than, hey, y'all, watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
that is a phrase as a mother you never want to hear. You're just like, no, whatever
Stop.
it is, don't do it.
Stop. Well, that is depressing.
Yeah. Is that a cat in a litter box or a bed?
It's a bed. It's a bed. We'll say it's a bed. It's next to the food dish, so.
All right. Acceptable.
Mm.
Yes. Who's this one? He's gonna swan dive off the Tower of Books.
I get it. YOLO.
And then whose was this one?
Mine.
Okay, so we get 1 point. And
Which, if I used that one, I was gonna say up, but I was afraid if I did up with this one, everybody would get
Everyone would get it,
because it's too.
that was understood.
Would have.
All right.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it is. Love it. First 7 minutes of Up. Still a better love story than Twilight.
It doesn't take that much, though. I say that I never watched Twilight, so I can't really talk too much about it.
Watched is not even an option. Read the books.
Nor have I read. I've read a lot of books, but I kind of avoided that one.
There's some interesting mythology building there, but I think the series would have been much better.
It just looks long. I don't want to read things that are that long.
The series would have been much better if the main character was Bella's dad, Charlie, dealing with murder investigations.
Oh gosh, yeah, you are so
right?
right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because Charlie wouldn't have instantly fallen in love with the most dangerous thing.
Right?
Are you sure?
Yes, because I read the books and saw the movies, and I appreciate Charlie.
I complained about how long they look, but I've read like the first 6
Wait a minute,
books
yeah,
of what the heck is the name of that series?
Which one?
That's like 13 books each.
Wheel
book
of
is-
Time?
Wheel of Time. I read the first 6 books of Wheel of Time. What a waste of time. They're like 1,200 pages each. They can go anywhere.
The first 6? No. It's when you get to books like 9 through 11 that there's a real slog.
Oh, are you
'Cause-
kidding me?
'cause
I'm
there's
glad
one
I
book-
gave up at book 6 then.
Because there are like 3
This
male
is gonna-
protagonists and like 4 or 5 female protagonists.
Yeah,
and
I
so
know.
chapters alternate between them, right?
Yep.
And there's one book where one protagonist doesn't have a single chapter. And so you're like, I want to know what happened to this person.
I'd given up by then. I think after like the 4th through 5th books, they like nothing progressed. They were just going in circles, and I was like, I can't keep reading these.
The ending was good.
I'm sure it was, but I'm not gonna sit there another 6,000 pages. All right, whose turn is
It's
it?
Catherine's.
Penny for your thoughts.
Penny for your thoughts. huh?
Penny for your thoughts.
I got nothing.
Well, they're all getting flipped over,
George
anyway,
Shufflin.
right? Okay. We'll put them out here randomly. Penny for your thoughts.
That giant looks hungry. Oh no. Ka-chow. Ka-chow.
But what if he's not eating them? What if he's actually regurgitating them to place in the city?
That's an
Nobody
interesting world building.
asked you a
Yeah.
penny for your thoughts.
Right?
Why don't you write a short story about that, and we'll look at it later.
I'll go with that one.
Oh, so it's up to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be different.
It was the giant. Oh, what?
Oh,
wow.
so nobody got it. We all get 2 points here. And then, whose was this one?
Mine.
That was yours.
That was a good one.
And then this
think
one
they're all good.
was
Mine.
Carol's. So
job,
Carol's
Carol.
getting 2 points there. Okay. Woohoo. All right.
I don't like to be the active player at all. I think
No.
I like the other part of the game.
I like it just in general. I think this is a fun game.
I think so too.
Time.
Time.
Just time.
Mm-hmm.
Time
Hootie and the Blowfish.
is on my side. I was going Rolling Stones.
Oh, Rolling Stones. I guess.
I think I need nothing too.
It's bleeding. It's got blood.
They're very impressionist. I don't understand.
Oh man.
I got nothing.
Water in the veins. Is the vine cutting itself?
It is. Yeah, look at that.
There's a lot of weird symbols.
Yeah. I don't know about any of these right now.
Ballet shoes dancing on their own in a cup of corn.
They're definitely
Oh,
haunted.
this one is burning
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it's burning
the
itself.
rope.
This is definitely, those are haunted valley shoes. There's no doubt.
Just for fun.
I could go with one.
Oh, you're right, it's 1.
Okay. So Carol's gonna get 3, and Mike's gonna get. Or no, Mike, which one were you? Did you pick one? You picked one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
Catherine will pick
Catherine gets one. Okay. And then.
Number 3 is me.
Yep. And so then 2 more points there, and then 1 more point there. Catherine's gonna win. It's pretty close.
Pretty typical.
It is. All right,
All right, my
Mike,
turn?
you're up.
All right, Taberlin the Great.
What's that?
What?
Taberlin the Great.
Taberlin the
jeez.
Great. Okay.
Fun game.
Yes.
Mhm.
You got a fun picture.
I need to see what Carol's is like.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Mixing them up. Mixing them up. Gotta remember.
When can I show you what I got? Later?
When-
right after
when
Catherine
wins in like 10 seconds. Nobody's read this book, clearly.
It's been a long time. I can't recall.
I'm gonna do.
Nobody got it.
Is it really number 4?
No, yeah.
Yep.
Taberlin said break, and the stone broke and opens a door to the sky.
Interesting.
If you say so.
Yep.
Okay, so then hold up.
Sorry,
Yep,
sorry.
because we gotta
Because
do
I got
points
a
here.
point.
Okay,
I mean, yeah.
so point. Okay, all right.
And number 3 was mine. Did you? Yeah.
Yep.
We all got.
Yep,
I
we all
see
got a
it.
point.
The name of the wind, I
Hold
recommend it.
up. All got a point, but then we also all get 2 points as well. So Catherine does indeed win the game.
Okay, this is what I was laughing at. Because I had time last time.
Of course, yeah.
All right. Yeah, so just taking a look here.
Yeah. Look at this. I was like, the minute I picked
Under
it up,
her
I'm like,
apron?
whoa, what
Whoa.
did you do with that?
On
Oh,
there.
well, look at this like demon shadow
Ooh.
thing coming out of the pips on the dice.
Liar's dice.
Wow.
That's the creepy one I said.
Oh.
I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah.
that at all.
Yeah, so just like such a
They're
wide variety of
fascinating.
images.
Oh
right
man, I
there.
love that guy.
Yeah,
He's got a scepter.
I kept thinking King of the Hill, and then I'm like, oh, so he's got the scepter, they'll guess that.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me, for some reason, of a Stephen King novel. I don't know why. Haunted
Yep.
scarecrow kind of thing.
All sorts of different things here. I bet. Yeah, so that's
fascinating.
Dixit. Any other comments about gameplay?
I loved it. This
I
was
think it's
very
very
fun.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really
I
liked
did
this
too.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it probably might get old after like we've seen the cards all through. Maybe that's my
Right.
only like
Maybe.
concern because I mean there is a variety, but you really do you go through them so fast. I think maybe it'll start to
Mhm.
repeat and get repetitive. But that's my only thought.
I think that might
Otherwise,
get-
it's very
yeah.
fun.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Well, and I
yeah.
think, like, the pictures lend themselves to, you know, very esoteric clues,
Mm-hmm.
or to, you know, like the little castle going up in the balloon. You could say up if you were
Yep.
playing with kids, and,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, wide variety of clues. And if you had played it through more than once, I think one of the things that could add challenge to the game would be thinking of new clues for the same
Mhm.
cards.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how about the physical design of the game? What did you all think about it?
I think it was simpler than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned it was going to be very complicated, but no, it
Mhm.
ended up being pretty simple.
Yeah, and the fact that you have so many different ways in order in which to
get
give
points.
a clue and to get points, I think that
And
is.
some of
Yeah.
them are so, like this ladybug has like a Venus flytrap, an ant, a stairway, and a telescope coming
Yeah.
out of it. I mean, that's gonna be hard to figure out a clue for that.
I would say James and the Giant Peach for that one.
James and the Giant Ladybug.
No,
It's a little darker though,
well, yeah. Yeah.
A little bit.
because they eat the peach.
Yeah. So that's Dixit. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to give it a try, come check it out from the library's collection. And we'll see you next time on Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. Thanks for watching this episode of Don't Forget to Read the Instructions. If you enjoyed this game, come down to the library. You can check it out from our collection. Or if it's one you'd like to try yourself, you're welcome to purchase it wherever the game is sold. You can also, if you think of a game that you're interested in that the library doesn't have, by all means, let us know. We'll see if we can add it to our collection. Again, thanks for NewCat for helping to sponsor this program, and we'll see you next time on Don't Forget to Read the Instructions.